Miss Transformers 96 here with another video. I'm just going to be talking about some figures that have been shown for Force Friday. Some of them coming out on Force Friday, and some of them like this one, which will be going on pre-order very soon, but will be released more towards December. So yeah, so overall Force Friday, you know, the day that all the Star Wars toys come out, Toys R Us is staying up till like 12, staying open till 12. Same thing as Targets and, you know, Disney stores opening really early on Friday morning. But yeah, so a lot of toy companies are, of course, coming out with the pictures for their new figures. In here, I'm going to be talking about the SH Figuarts Force Awakens figures that were just shown, as well as the Black Series Wave 1 and 2. Wave 2 has been shown, or at least a couple figures from it. And then I will also be talking about the Disney Store exclusives, the Elite Series die-cast ones that are in the same scale as Black Series. So yeah, so I'm going to be talking about those. The 3 3/4 figures and the vehicles and the play lightsabers, I'm not going to be talking about. I don't really care too much about them. And yeah, and nothing like really new has been shown with them. Basically, we've seen the assortment of those a couple weeks ago, so nothing new to talk about with them. Of course, as you can see, starting off with SH Figuarts, we have Kylo Ren. Very exciting, as you can see, looking quite good there. Looking like the articulation is quite good. The only thing is the fabric here. I don't have a Figuarts figure. I'm considering buying this one though, so this might be my first one. Wish that they did a fabric on this instead of plastic, because it looks like it could hinder the articulation. It doesn't look like there's any sort of articulation up here, like Play Arts would usually have to get it out of the way. So it looks like it's pliable, but it might be a bit of a hindrance on articulation. The Force hand looks great though. It really looks nice and natural. Oops. And then here's another picture. As you can see, he can hold the lightsaber with 2 hands really well too, which looks good. This is my favorite picture. I think that just looks stunning. The detail on the hood or whatever you call this kind of cape-like material in the back here looks wonderful. And then the lightsaber looks quite nice. Of course, they did shine a red light on it to make it look better, but still very cool. Then they did show a First Order Stormtrooper. Pretty nice. Head looks a bit big. At least on this picture, maybe the body looks a bit small, I'm not quite sure, but he does look a little bit big. Nothing too noticeable though. Overall looks good, looks like the articulation's quite good as well too. So, and then they also did show from the Phantom Menace and Obi-Wan Kenobi. He doesn't have anything to do with the Force Awakens though, so I'm not going to talk about him. The Force Awakens figures, Kylo Ren and the Stormtrooper, are going to be about $46, and they are going to come out in December though. So might be picking up Kylo Ren. Haven't decided yet. He does look pretty great. Not quite sure though. Now next up, just for anybody, this is old news, but just in case any of you don't know, here's the first assortment of Black Series for the Force Awakens. Is Chewbacca, which is just a repaint of the original Chewbacca, maybe even just a reissue, I'm not quite sure. Then we have a Finn here, looking quite good. Very excited to get this figure. I am going to try to hunt it down tonight or tomorrow, so hopefully I can get that one. I don't think he's going to be very rare though. Kylo Ren looking great as well. Definitely going to have to get this one. We've got a Rey looking great along with BB-8. Overall, they look quite good. Definitely going to be getting that one. And then the Stormtrooper. Going to at least get one of this, maybe 2. I plan to get all of the first wave, except for Chewbacca. I think I'm going to skip them. Maybe in the movie I'll find it necessary to get them, but I don't really need Chewbacca right now. And then the second series, here's a first image of it, is actually going to include a Snowtrooper, which looks great. Very excited for that one. Looks like he comes with an extra backpack or something. And then Captain Phasma. Captain Phasma is definitely the one character that I'm super looking forward to figure-wise, just from any company. Captain Phasma looks really awesome. I love the chrome armor on him. He just looks quite wonderful, so I'm extremely excited to get this one, and the figure looks great. It does look like they are using an actual material here and not plastic too, so overall this looks wonderful. Hopefully they'll come out within a couple of weeks, maybe a month, but I'm very excited for them. They are definitely must-haves. And then the Disney Store exclusives, they are doing an Elite Series. They did an Elite Series pack for their Disney convention not too long ago, and that came with a lot of the figures from the old movies and the prequels, but now they are doing an assortment of Force Awakens ones. As you can see, we've got a Stormtrooper, Rey, Captain Phasma, the Fire Trooper, Finn, and Kylo Ren, as well as BB-8. I think BB-8's going to come with her, though. I'm almost 100% sure that he's included with her. Overall, this won't be sold as a set. They'll be sold individually. Apparently, here it does say that they will be sold for $25, which seems extremely cheap considering these are die-cast figures. And the first assortment that they showed looked a little eh. These figures look quite nice. I think that they're going to be limited on articulation, but they should have a decent amount of articulation. And really the selling point of them is the fact that they are die-cast. It's very unusual to see 6-inch die-cast figures, so this is very exciting. I find that having Rey or Finn in die-cast, or even Kylo Ren, is a little strange, just because they're obviously just humans in clothes, so having die-cast material on them is weird, but BB-8 and all sorts of the Stormtroopers, I think, will be great in die-cast. I'm going to try to go there tomorrow morning because Disney Store's open at 6 o'clock. Evidently, Toy Arc is claiming that they will be available on Force Friday, even though this is the first time I've ever seen them. So I've got my fingers crossed. I'm definitely going there, and if I do find them, I'll definitely be picking up Captain Plasma and the Fire Trooper. I think I'll skip the rest, though, just because I don't need them in die-cast. Overall, though, really neat, though. Hoping that they'll turn out nicely, and the Elite series could be a really great toy line for the Star Wars. So yeah, so hopefully they'll do some more waves, assuming these are good figures. So there you go. That's my my video just talking about the newly shown figures, mostly 6-inch from the Black series or the Elite series, and then some figures from SH Figuarts. So there you go. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know which figures you guys are looking forward to and gonna try to get on Force Friday. Alright, right after I finished that video, another thing was shown from Figuarts, and they have shown Captain Plasma. Very excited about this. Now, this might be my first Figuarts figure, actually. It looks really good, like, really good, I have to say. I'm liking it a lot. As you can see, the chrome is really nice. It's very shiny, and it looks like a really bright silver, looking absolutely wonderful. It looks like it's got a lot of wear to it as well. Lots of dirt marks and little smudges throughout the silver plating, which I think looks quite nice and pretty realistic. As you can see, they do have a cape as well. It doesn't look like it's laying like super flat, so either it's a thick material or it actually has a wire in it. Hoping that there's a wire, that would be wonderful. But even if not, you really don't need that kind of flapping in the wind. It's just a little kind of side cape that he kind of has on, so you know, it doesn't need any super articulation in the cape, but it would be really awesome if there is a wire. Overall, looking fantastic. No information on whether this one or when this one is scheduled for release or pre-order. It should be around $45 though. Just got a message. Oh yeah, so overall looking great, and one last thing to show you guys before I signed off here.